Hello, my friends. Are you just getting far too hot and crash landing? Is your temperature gauge so far high that you just can't help yourself? You're just practically drowning in your own sweat, and you can't even drink it. It's horrible, isn't it? Essentially, I have a fantastic little plan for you. I know that a lot of people have probably used this already, which is completely fine. When I was kind of looking it up, a lot of people sort of talked about their ideas, but some of them were just really, really complicated. And the way that I kind of figured out to do it doesn't require all that much stuff. Provided that you've got a little bit of power, which you should if you've got a mob farm, and you've got a little bit of water because you're just constantly drowning in leaves, of which you were just, completely putting into the crucible, and then, it's all tucked away in your little tanks and things. So you will need power, you will need water, or at least a supply of water, and this will make sure that your camel pack, you don't have to fill it up with 4 glass bottles every time. So you'll need a cyclic assembler, a machine inventory manager from Steve's Factory Manager, obviously a chest, and at least 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 inventory cables, a redstone receiver, and a advanced inventory relay. Now this is almost empty, so I'll show you what it's going to do. But essentially, with your cyclic assembler, you will need one schematic, and in that schematic, you will go down here, and you basically tell it how to craft a full camel pack. So you would put in your 4 bottles and your camel pack, and click plus, and that will teach you how to do it here. Now, when that is completely empty, I will stand on the advanced inventory relay, which essentially it accesses your inventory as if you were a chest. It makes your inventory available to the machine inventory manager. Now that is on 0. You can see that my nice lovely water is going to drain. Oh no, I'm going to run out. Essentially stand on this thing. Your camel pack went in there and put into the chest. And then, oh look, all of a sudden I've got a full camel pack. Now in this chest I have just kept a whole supply of them. Sometimes I have people play on the little server with me. But this is how it works. So when you stand on this pressure plate, it gives a signal to this redstone receiver, 2 different signals. One is when I completely stand on it, and then another one is when I've continued to stay on it. If we look into the machine inventory manager, I will show you how it works, and also show you what ones you need. So you will need one trigger, and on that trigger you will need to tell it to be controlled by redstone, and that will give you these 4 points here. You will need to tell it that the redstone receiver is the only one that we've got here, so you'll only have one option. And then you will need 2 inputs and 2 outputs. On one input you will need it on high pulse, on the other you'll have it on while high signal. So that will mean that this one here happens when we first stand on the pressure plate, this one here will happen while we continue to stay on there. On this one, it grabs a nice, lovely empty camel pack. So under inventory, select your advanced inventory relay. If it is not there, then you have not connected it with a inventory cable. On target, you would select any of these. I select up because obviously I am above the thing. You right click on it and you can see slot 38. Now slot 38 is this chest piece right here, so that's exactly the one that you want. And then items, we want to whitelist it and grab a camel pack with precise detection and damage value 100. So if it is damage value 100, it means that it is fully empty, which I realize is at odds with the value it gives you there since it counts down to 100. That's fine, don't worry about it. So that is grabbing the empty pack. Then underneath it, you want to connect the output of here to the input of your output. Very, very confusing. Put into cyclic assembler. So from there, it is grabbing that item and it puts it into the cyclic assembler. And again, you need to connect it with inventory cable. So you select that as your inventory under target. Doesn't really matter for this one. You do need to have something activated, obviously. And don't worry about blacklisting anything, since it's only grabbing empty camel packs. And so on while high signal, so when you've continued to stand on it, you want a nice lovely full backpack to be put back onto you. So grab full pack from our nice lovely empty chest. Whenever this thing crafts something, it's been told to output onto this chest. So we want this chest here, and we want to not worry about the target. And then we're whitelisting a 0 damage value camel pack, which is exactly what we want. And we want to equip that to the player, so connect the input to the output. Inventory, advanced inventory relay, so we're basically doing it in reverse now. Target up slot 38. And then items, again, not worrying because we've already whitelisted a full camel pack only. So that is how that works. So you stand on it, your pack gets taken off you. You continue to stand on it, and a nice shiny new one gets put onto you. I realize again that this has probably been seen before, but I had not seen very good descriptions of it, or at least hadn't seen a good video of it. At least not with explaining what all these were, particularly when people have all their things named, which is very useful, but you can't really tell what's supposed to be connecting to what easily. So I hope this video has helped you. If you have a better way of doing this, please leave it down below. You'll not only help myself, but you'll help others that are watching this video. On top of that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!
I've got Minecraft, logging every day.